Welcome back to Tom, my name is Streamers Reloaded, and let's get right into the news. And first up, as always, we've got the updates on the bans from the previous week, of which last week we only had one ban that came from the streamer Fed My Stir, of which he got a ban for damage to public property. His ban was 14 days and therefore is still banned. Starting off on Monday, we got Badbunny who accidentally flashed her stream. For this, she received a 3-day ban, and of course I do have to censor the image here, but as her ban was only 3 days, she is now unbanned. On to Wednesday from the streamer JordyX3 and a malicious viewer who was donating large amounts of money to then refund the money later on. JordyX3 has posted a twitlonger where he covers the whole situation. So starting on the 10th of October, the user TuberPappy donated $1,000 to then donate another $2,000 as well as gift 100 tier 3 subs. 2 days later, he donated another $2,000 and another 100 tier 3 subs. 2 weeks later at PAX Austin, Jordy met up with Tuber at a casino, which he says Tuber was acting a bit weird and shy, which Tuber then left him 5 minutes later. Then we go all the way forward to April 8th, 2 days before the chargeback window closes on PayPal. The transactions get put under review for unauthorized transactions, which turned out to be from Tuber, who at this point donated $5,100. After finding out about these chargeback requests, JordyX3 tried to find Tuber, the user who did this, through Twitter and private messages, but the account originally donated on no longer existed. The user had changed his name to Stefan, which he found out because he asked about the TuberPappy situation, which at this point wasn't public. A bit of research went in to find out that TuberPappy 21's real name was Anthony Archer, which turned out to be the same guy as a few years ago who tried to charge back $50,000, but PayPal decided not to refund the payments, meaning that these streamers kept the money from the donations. Jordy showed all the evidence that this person is iNexus Ninja, which PayPal responded saying it was out of their hands and that he would have to deal with the bank who favoured the donator's claim, meaning that the donator got his money back. During this process, Jordy did get in contact with the guy who charged back all of these donations, and he posted to Twitter the long conversation they had. I'm going to be reading the whole thing, so from the top. Stefan first messages saying, "Don't worry, it's nothing personal. I'm going to milk this situation as much as possible. Thanks for making it all happen. The reason I was in your stream the last couple days, I was waiting for you to announce that I refunded you. That's why I kept pushing for it to come out on stream, to your girlfriend, etc. Well, for you, you can say that it is personal, but I don't care how you tell your story." The streamer then responding, "So you refunded for clout? You made those donations because you planned to refund them for clout. I'm failing to see where the clout is coming from. No, not for the clout, but why did you do it then? To hurt people around you, your viewers, streamers' viewers. When I donate, I like donating. I like seeing a streamer happy. It's the people who see it happen that try to take advantage of that. Me being a person with a lot of money, people constantly messaging you sub stories. When they get the money from me, it's because I feel sorry for them. It turns out it was all a lie. So no, it isn't for the clout. This is to hurt people who take advantage of the people who actually give something to the community, who constantly get harassed by viewers. When I refunded you and you put that Twitter statement up, everyone just talks about how disrespectful it is for me to refund you or a streamer. If only they could see themselves in a mirror. I did it for the satisfaction of hurting everyone else, and the satisfaction that I just don't care how anyone feels or how anyone else reacts. Because they didn't when I gave them money after they lied and told me their sob stories. This is my way of repaying them, targeting the people they care about most, or who they enjoy most. You're a good streamer. The donations I made, they just weren't meant to be. So why have you refunded me? I didn't give you a sob story. It hurts the majority of people that try to take advantage. Since you're you have a large audience on social media, Twitch, etc. You didn't give a sob story, you're just collateral damage. You're a bit delusional, I think, Anthony. Maybe. Just use a little bit of your brain to understand. I know it must be hard since the only thing you're really good at is putting bits of wood together and using games as a form of income. Sponsored by mummy and daddy. Now you're sounding like the rest of the children on Twitter. Is that all people can come up with? A bit unoriginal, don't you think? It's hardly an insult anymore. You use mummy and daddy's money. You're 21. Hush. Must sting a little, no? But of course, you have these 12 to 16-year-olds supporting you, using their own mummy and daddy's credit cards to support you, and you have no objection to that. Now, the reason I read that whole conversation out is to give you an idea as to the kind of person we're dealing with here. And so, finally, onto outcomes. Since the negative $5,000 tweet from JordyX3, his community has banded together and within 2 hours got him back to a positive balance. And aside from that, the channel Stefan is still up, but his Twitter account is set to protected. On to Thursday, a fight after a NBA 2K match, where a player from the team Clicks refuses to shake the hand of a Hawks player, then walking into the shoulder of a Hawks player before starting a fight. After this, they do phase away, but here's the start of the fight. Also on Thursday, Timthetatman's kid is finally here. He posted 7 update videos to Twitter, but the final one shows the baby as well as says the name. So here's that.
Hey, so update 7 for you. I am happy to announce that I'm a father and Alexis is a mother to our wonderful son, Brewer. Say hi, buddy. So this is Brewer. It was a pretty crazy process. He's finally here, though, and we are happy, and thank you again for all the well wishes, and obviously we probably won't be streaming for a little bit still, but thank you just for all the support and comments. Really appreciate it, so thank you.
On to Friday, we got one from King Richard where he tweeted out, "Who gonna be at TwitchCon EU?" One guy responded with, "I'm going and I'm gonna bring your graphics designer," of which he responded, "Bring a pair of boxing gloves as well." That is it, and already he has removed this final tweet. On to Saturday, we have one from the streamer Mizkif at TwitchCon EU, where a play fight between him and Knut took place. Mizkif does a sort of scream at the start of the clip, and that gets the attention of Twitch staff, which eventually gets him in trouble. So here I have 2 clips, first the play fight and then the Twitch staff.
Chicken legs! Alright, ciao guys. Okay, hold on. He's still breathing. He's still breathing. We have to wait until he can't breathe.
Was this for the thing over there?
Yeah.
Oh, that was me.
That was you?
Oh, no, my friend was joking. He like grabbed me and like jokingly threw me on the ground.
Okay.
No, it was absolutely nothing. He's like my friend. He's right there.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Staged or was it?
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, it was completely staged. It was like totally fake. Like, he like just like ran up to me, grabbed me. I swear it was fake. I promise you. I can get him. He's right there. It was totally fake.
We don't have time.
I don't want anyone to get in trouble. It's just like, it was totally joking.
Don't do that kind of stuff. Don't do that kind of stuff again.
Okay, I promise I won't. I'm sorry about that. Look, I'm sorry.
And then finally on Sunday we got the Twitch streamer who goes by the name Karapups. Karapups is a Russian girl cosplay Twitch streamer who is now banned for 30 days because she did a cosplay of Lifeline from Apex Legends. Lifeline, who is a black character, and as a part of this cosplay, Karapups decided to paint herself black, of which she has now received a 30-day ban for racism. Most that are commenting on this are saying that this is a form of blackface, which is where by definition a non-black performer playing a black role. So my question for you is, do you think this ban is fair or not? And that's it for the video today. And today is our 100th episode, which I think is just crazy. Looking back, the first episode came out on August 20th, 2017, when we were on just 48,000 subscribers, and I had no doubt this series would kill off the channel completely. But we stand here strong at 185,000 subscribers 100 episodes later, and above all else, I simply want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.